Bonjour, je suis là et tout. Le jeu arrive, hein. Il se lance et tout. Classique début de stream, hein. D'habitude, je change l'image de début de stream, mais là j'ai. C'est pas que j'ai oublié, c'est que l'autre image que je voulais mettre à la place d'Avion était moins bien. Du coup, je l'ai pas mise. Mais je peux quand même vous montrer à quoi elle était censée ressembler. Attendez, je la retrouve. Ah, ça devait être ça l'image du début de stream. Hop. Mais elle était un peu moins bien, je trouve. Du coup, j'ai laissé celle d'hier. Mais voilà, vous l'avez vu quand même. C'est déjà ça, hein. Du coup, je vais couper musique extraordinaire. Et on va pouvoir démarrer le stream, hein, comme d'habitude. Je me mets le chat qui est au milieu de l'écran. Ce qui est pas tout à fait sa place, hein, normalement. Donc on va le bouger tout simplement quelque part par là. Voilà. Très bien. Je sais streamer. Ne vous en faites pas. Je me parle tout seul parce que il faut. Sinon, je devienne fou.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Arusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Arusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Arusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos, confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Arusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Arusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Mission 16, le dernier espoir.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Ça c'est marrant qu'il n'y ait pas de son. D'habitude il y a du son à cet endroit, une petite musique. Et là vu que tout a été coupé, ils ont mis pas de son. Bonne idée. Bien joué à eux. Donc il faut protéger la Barthe. La Barthe qui va apparemment se déplacer en voiture. Donc il nous fait chier parce que c'est lent. Est-ce que j'ai quand même le droit à la musique là-dedans? Ouais, il n'y a même pas la musique là-dedans. Ça, c'est incroyable. Parce que j'ai plein de points, en fait. Et du coup, j'ai quand même pas assez pour aller acheter le F-35C. Ni le F-22A Raptor. Après... agilité accrue, avionique de pointe. Bombardier. Stylé les bombardiers. Je sais pas ce que je veux comme dernier avion. Après, plus tard. Donc j'aimerais bien tous les avions. Mais le typhon il est bien. Hein. J'aime bien cet avion. Après je pourrais acheter le Rafale M. Qui a plus ou moins les mêmes stats. Hein. Ah, et ça peut être bien par contre comme truc. Est-ce qu'on part pour débloquer le Rafale? Non, on va attendre pour ça là-bas. Hein. Du coup, hop, on va acheter ça vu que c'est nécessaire. Et ça. Ah, c'est marrant de pas avoir de son vraiment. Augmente la portée et l'explosion des bombes spéciales. Ça a l'air fort. Ce heal. Et maintenant, j'ai plus de sous. On va rester avec le Typhoon. Et on va rester sur le RR. Et en pièces, on a plein de nouvelles pièces. Augmentation de la charge au décollage, ça me fait avoir 68 missiles au lieu de 60. C'est un peu osef. Par contre, la portée de ces missiles, ça peut être bien. Extincteur d'incendie, c'est pour la défense. Monte la vitesse max. Plus de maniabilité, c'est bien. Hein. Précision de la mitrailleuse, c'est pas trop grave. Plus de manœuvres et... augmente la puissance des missiles standards. Non, je préfère aller plus vite. En avant.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Il y a
Longcaster,
beaucoup de
are all of
trucs.
these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
Ok, les alliés.
The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. ID'd as Osean forces.
Alliés.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has
Les alliés.
Tonight has been a total shock.
Les alliés.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data.
Ah.
Check your TAC terminal.
C'est du méchant.
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Il bouffe tout le temps le mec de mission là, qui me donne les ordres.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area.
Incroyable.
Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your
C'est la
objectives.
guerre, mais manger c'est important.
I'm counting on you. Understood.
Merde, c'est un allié. Heureusement que j'ai raté. Allié.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Ok, il y a des méchants là. Il y a des méchants.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. It's Erusian.
Quoi?
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us.
Merde.
The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Ça a raté.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
C'est pas moche là, la nuit et tout.
The General's vehicle is under attack.
Hein?
Vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. There's Lamar!
J'ai trop freiné.
Strider 1 is down.
J'ai trop freiné. Pardon. C'est un peu dur hein, dans la ville quand même. Il y a beaucoup d'immeubles. Bon après j'ai vraiment trop freiné quoi.
Lancaster,
C'est
are
reparti.
all of these really unknowns? It's a state of civil war. The
Là, il
Erusian
faut
army is fighting.
protéger la
No guarantee
voiture.
the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll aim to process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. ID is Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Target is in machine gun range. Strider 1, target acquired.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area.
Missile. Qui
Buildings
tire des
will block your
missiles?
line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're Adrian or not, you're just too stubborn to change the times.
Eh, il est dur à toucher ce camion.
Fox 2.
Peut-être pas une bonne idée de prendre plus de vitesse dans une map comme ça, mais je ne pouvais pas savoir que ça allait être le cas. Allié. On va imaginer que c'est des alliés aussi, eux. Ouais.
No orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. Move us our way home.
Alliés, alliés, alliés.
Down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Il est incroyable ce camion là.
It's Erosion.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us.
Alliés.
The negotiations
C'est bon,
were
hein.
successful.
Plus que des alliés, hein.
They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier.
Putain, il trace avec sa voiture l'autre.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Ah.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on. It's Erosion military.
C'est bon. Ça c'est bon.
Wait. The General's managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General LaBarth are the real patriots. Onward!
Ça c'est gentil.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Putain, il tank hein.
Missile hit.
Changer de missile.
Strider 1,
pour
don't
les
ice
avions.
up.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War.
Merde.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Ally shot down. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes the traitor Lamar. This is white that they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? The bar's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Missile away.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us. Missile inbound! Evade! Enemy behind you! Heads up! Well done, bandit. Attacking. Shaking off enemy lock!
Strider 1, target destroyed. Fox 3.
You're in their sights, Strider 1.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines. was all the work of some young Erusian
Et
officers.
salut Kevin.
They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly
Ça
clean.
fait bon vol.
The opportunists within the military on
On
their
tue les
side.
méchants qui sont pas gentils.
The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within
Il se
the
passe des
Erusian flight
trucs.
test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Locked on, bandit.
Les alliés.
So what? Why are you getting your panties between?
Oh, c'est dur de les toucher là-dedans.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Ouais, le VIP, ouais. C'est trop dur de les toucher là-dedans. Au secours. Ouais, j'ai pas un missile, ouais.
Locked on, you're mine.
Ok.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe? Our turbulence fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military. It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Les alliés.
You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
Les méchants.
Got it taped, nice and secure.
Les méchants,
We're
ça.
about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
We have no choice. Fire! You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there. How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere. And armored vehicles behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out! Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Il y a encore une trouble. Ah.
Taking fire! Take care of them!
Ah, elle est dure cette mission.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Fire on a moment's notice.
Alliés. Là. Sur la route, c'est quoi? Méchant. Alliés.
General is speaking with the commander. We've almost reached the container
Méchant.
area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused
C'est dur.
incidents among Ocean forces.
Pa, 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 la, pa, pa.
There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. Missile away.
Reaching
Ça suffit les missiles. Il reste encore le tank, mais c'est incroyable.
General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Mais où tu take du fire? Oh.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock.
C'est incroyable. Il y a trop de trucs.
Vehicle eliminated.
Ah, il prise the beat là.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. Take out Eddie in autonomous mode. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat.
Il est gentil. Il est gentil.
And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. In
Gentil.
the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Box 2, box 2.
Il est où? Mais il fait quoi l'avion? Il arrête de tourner, il fait des ronds.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Ça c'est quoi? Gentil, méchant? Méchant. Ah, elle est chiante cette mission. Hein? Oh là là. Oh mais... Arrêtez de faire spawn des ennemis.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are faulty. It's this whole Charlie Foxtrot.
5 minutes remaining. Strider 1, enemy ship sunk.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Les copains. Les copains. Les méchants.
Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Méchants. Casse la gueule.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed.
Hein? Pourquoi mission fail? Quoi? T'en es où dans l'histoire? ES. Mais j'en suis à la mission 16. Et je sais pas combien il y a de missions au total. Ah, il nous faut recommencer de ici, comme ça. C'est pas des gros bâtards.
Hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's a Russian military. Hang in there.
General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Et là, c'est une mission d'escorte où je dois escorter un des dirigeants de je sais pas quoi. Et ben, je l'ai mal escorté, mais en même temps, il y a trop de trucs qui nous tirent dessus. Là, ça suffit, les conneries. Des copains. Des copains. Et on avait vu. Les bateaux, c'est des méchants.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in
Les
the surrounding
avions,
area.
c'est des gentils. C'est des méchants.
To rear to the others.
Understood.
Nick.
Crash.
J'ai pas vu la cabane. Je me disais pourquoi j'arrive pas à casser le tank. Mais c'est parce qu'il était derrière la cabane. Ah. Nick. Oh, je vais avoir un sale score à la fin.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Enemy has a beat on you. It's ID as a Rougeon.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
This is one of ours.
C'est des gentils. Voilà, eux c'est des gentils. Là c'est bateau, c'est méchant. Parce que tant qu'ils sont pas affichés comme gentils, ils nous tirent dessus parce que eux non plus savent pas si on est gentils ou des méchants. Parce qu'il y a des problèmes de communication parce que c'est la guerre et tout et tout.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
It's ID as a Rougeon.
Roger. We'll cease fire for the next We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Gentil, méchant.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have
Gentil.
taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Qui me tire dessus encore?
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone production.
Eux c'est des méchants. Très bien.
They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall.
Mais
Instead, they're prolonging the war.
il fait nuit.
One is down.
J'en ai marre. Il fait nuit. J'ai même pas vu ce qui m'a tué. C'est la nuit. C'est la nuit qui m'a tué. Est-ce qu'il y a du gamma? Non.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the
J'aurais dû
general's
prendre
day.
du air-sol, des missiles air-sol.
It's a Rougeon military.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
It's the Ocean
Arrêtez de me
military.
tirer dessus, je suis gentil. Ah, ça c'est chiant. Je suis gentil.
Enemy has a beat on you.
Je suis gentil.
ID as a Rougeon military.
Ça c'est méchant. Ok. Elle va passer cette mission. J'ai jamais autant galéré que dans cette mission dans le jeu. Hier, tout s'est passé extrêmement bien.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates
Je
are up
sais que c'est
ahead.
des méchants, je peux les tirer d'avance.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Voilà, mais ils se placent bien, hein, les bâtards.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be
Ok.
taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war.
Les avions, on a dit que c'est des gentils, mais faut quand même aller les voir pour être sûr. Voilà.
Gain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Quoi, on a besoin d'un beacon of light, c'est qui? C'est moi le beacon of light ou est-ce qu'il parle de lui en mode je suis trop fort, je vais vous guider vers le salut car je suis le dirigeant.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place.
Ouais pareil, j'en ai marre Karl, t'as bien raison.
Thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Ouais,
Good luck.
ouais, comme tu dis.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Plusieurs avions ont identifié
This plane is carrying civilians.
avec des civils.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
Ça sent le cul, hein.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Docteur Schrader?
Girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Hein?
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, on contact.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Uh-huh. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Strider 1, try to get those Osean big shots to you. I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine. No good.
He's fine.
Il s'est barré où? J'en ai marre de faire des ronds.
You're in my way.
Evading enemy missile.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Bandits destroyed. Well done.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
Oh wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are
Il est où?
overridden.
Il est où?
They must be accessing it remotely. It is behind
Strider
us.
1, Fox 3.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Missile away.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Son of a bitch.
Plus de salauds.
Strider 3 launching missile.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Comment ça a raté? Mais il vole bien ce drone.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, Fox 3.
Locked on bandit.
Pourquoi je lui tire dedans quand il me...
Strider 3 launching missile.
Quand il essaye de m'attaquer par devant.
Enemy on your back.
Ah, ils ont des flairs les drones. Ils sont trop forts.
UAV confirmed destroyed. Five bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Euh.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Behind
They
you.
are after a day, aren't they?
Three bandits to go.
est où?
Strider 1, target acquired. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
2 minutes. Ça va.
Enemy on your back.
Missile away.
Tranquille. Ah, je préfère en tout cas des missions comme ça où il faut péter des avions plutôt que de casser 250 véhicules de mort.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood.
Dans la mer. Ouah.
Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
RTB ça veut dire Return to Base. Je parle anglais.
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
Ah.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknown?
Est-ce que je me fais encore avoir? Parce qu'au tout début du jeu, il y a un avion qui avait le président du monde ou je sais pas quoi là, qui s'est fait péter la gueule, hein, et on m'a dit que c'était ma faute, alors que c'était pas ma faute. Et du coup j'ai été envoyé en prison et j'ai fait des missions pour d'autres gens et tout. Et là si ça recommence, bah c'est pas bien.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Ok. Rang B, et bah ils sont bien gentils hein, de me donner B parce que j'ai bien merdé. As de bronze, un skin. Très bien.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way.
Moi, je préférais quand il y avait de la musique dans les menus.
Gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Mission 17.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission is. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zipped from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Ouais, je veux péter des culs.
We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Très bien. Ah, il y a toute la team. est-ce qu'on a les points pour un avion? Ça m'étonnerait. On a 780 000 et l'avion est à 840 000. C'est bien dommage. On va donc refaire une mission avec le Typhoon. Vu que pour l'instant c'est quand même mon meilleur avion. Puis il est quand même un peu stylé le Typhoon. Pourquoi je m'éblouis quand je fais ça? Y a pas de soleil, hein. Dommage que j'ai pas le droit de jouer l'avion nul. L'avion sans armes. Après pour péter des culs c'est un peu moins bien quoi. Par contre il y a tellement de vitesse quoi. Autant de vitesse que le Typhoon boosté. Après lui une fois boosté il devrait être ok quoi. Dommage qu'il soit pas ultra bien en termes de maniabilité et de stabilité quoi. On va prendre la classique verrouillage RR 60 missiles peut-être peut-être dire un peu de vitesse pour mettre 8 missiles de plus ou alors extincteur d'incendie. On va être un peu plus tank. Un peu moins rapide, un peu plus tank.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
« 10 octobre 2019. Tyler Island, quelques nuages. Soutenir les forces alliées. » Très bien. Je pense que c'est dans mes cordes. Déjà il fait jour, donc j'ai moins de chances de mourir à cause qu'il fasse nuit quoi.
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Hold up.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Thank God. Friendly birds. Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Locked on. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Our air support is here. Strikers, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
Oh là là.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Gentil méchant.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks.
Méchant.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Avions are even starting
C'est quoi là-bas? Pourquoi il y a des trucs là-bas? Bon, il était à côté du truc méchant, c'est aussi méchant ça, hein? Oui. Putain, les tanks qui prennent 2 missiles, hein, c'est beaucoup. Merde.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes.
Il est photo de quoi? De quoi il parle? Pourquoi il parle de photo? Je comprends pas. Putain, il tire quoi? Il tire des avions? Il tire des drones?
Allied retreat looks good.
Ok. Ouais, missile, ouais. Je vais trop vite, ils peuvent pas me choper les missiles. Gentil, méchant, méchant. Méchant. Y'a que des méchants par ici, ça me plaît. Non, l'ennemi, y a rien du tout. Mais... suffisant.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Someone get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
ID complete.
You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
Copain.
We're moving out. Leave us dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to
Ouais, à
bring
l'est.
good news.
Copain, méchant,
Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Pas copain, pas copain. Nico ça.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Pourquoi je me prends Nico? Faut que j'aille identifier les bâtards là-bas?
Chaff and flares launched.
Non, faut que je tue les mecs à côté là en rouge. Voilà.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Des méchants.
Prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Attack missed.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy on my tail. Enemy on your back. Target locked.
Ah! Ok.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Ah, elle est dure cette mission. Ah!
Missile hit.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. Go for launch.
This is launch control. Engine closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Leading Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
Intercept those bombers. The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Ouais, les bombers ils arrivent et tout, mais eh oh hein. Ouais, hein.
Half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Non, y a pas de collimateur, ouais. Il est où le dernier bomber là? Je vois pas. En dessous? Oh là là. Ça là?
Fox 2.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down.
Mais comment? Il y a trop de trucs. Ok, il faut que je change d'avion.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
C'est faux. Mais il y a trop d'ennemis. Non, avant. Je changeais d'avion. Il me faut un truc qui est du multi-ciblage. Hein. Ouais, les cinématiques, ouais.
Okay, enough talk.
Ouais. Je crois que le F14... Voilà. Il a du multi-verrouillage RR. Et ça fait plaisir. Malheureusement, il se contrôle pas très bien. Ça c'est bien. Plus de missiles, c'est bien. Missiles, standard, mitraillette. D'ailleurs, la stabilité pendant les roulis. Tant pis. Je sais même pas comment on fait un roulis. Plus de maniabilité. Et le truc de heal. Peut-être ça ira mieux.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
C'est une compliquée l'émission, hein. Beaucoup de trucs à gérer. C'est vrai qu'il coûte ça aussi.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
We're under attack! Our air support is here.
Locked on.
Shit. These are Ocean.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
Their artillery fire waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Thank God. Friendly birds.
In gun range.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. With that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Should be enemy! Yeah, the Russian bastard! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
Strider 1, target destroyed.
It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take fast trash driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot.
Bon, ça va mieux quand j'ai un avion qui va un peu moins vite.
Our guys still got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send him a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there?
Check their ID before firing, Trigger.
Ouais, j'ai check, j'ai check.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researching and their family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Getting the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Il fait quoi comme move encore l'avion? Je comprends pas, il fait virage, arrêtez de faire des virages. Laissez-vous tuer, s'il vous plaît. On n'a pas le temps.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Trigger has destroyed the target. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks.
C'est les copains, je crois, ouais.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Et c'est méchant.
An explosion inside. Continue the countdown. Grab the supply ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Russia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Il veut pas se détruire hein, le tank là.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get it done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Et après ils vont se faire péter le cul ici. D'ailleurs, c'est ici qu'ils sont morts les mecs.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Round 7 here. On my stump. Be careful.
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Scratch.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Mais oh! Oh là là, mais elle est insupportable cette mission. Ah, bon, il faut que dès qu'ils disent qu'il y a les spawns des bâtards, je fasse le tour. Oh là 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 là. Je pense que c'est un meilleur avion pour faire la mission, mais c'est chaud, hein.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Non, c'est bon, j'ai déjà un checkpoint. Le premier, hein, c'est de la merde.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole.
M'en fous, j'ai le droit de tanker les missiles. Par contre, arrêtez de m'en tirer. Mais hein.
It's no use. Work to the right. Fire at that supply ship. It's the radicals that shot us in the back.
Ça suffit.
Count to 3 and the enemy's gone. The last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think we were part of the fight. Look at that. We're all lined up. No, we're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. You really don't want to think about it. Yeah, the Russian bastard. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Enemy on your back. They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to 8 soon. Just give us another 30 minutes.
Je sais pas comment il arrive à être aussi précis, leur avion de merde, avec si peu de vitesse. Ouais, je sais que j'ai refait un missile dans le cul, là, mais... Oh là là.
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold the bay until operation feeding time. Move them away from the masked driver. Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
ID complete.
Shit, it's 3 strikes. We're sitting ducks out here.
Ta 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 ta. On voit que la musique est bien, hein.
We need to finish this fight now. In the landing craft. Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
I got 12 dead bodies here.
Meurs jamais, c'est temps.
Checkpoints nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in the Belka. Trigger has destroyed the target.
Aïe 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 aïe.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. We're down to less than half our vehicles.
Combien de tirs il prend, quoi?
Bring all the injured.
Fox 2. We've identified the unknown targets. Tank is destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired. Target is in machine gun range.
Non, ils me font chier ces avions.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
We're outnumbered. Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Do not fire on unidentified targets. You're risking friendly fire.
Non, je risque pas friendly fire. 12 fois que je perds la mission, je sais qui c'est qui est friendly et qui est pas friendly.
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're armed. Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is Site Leader. All systems ready. Go for launch.
Strider 1 crashed.
Ah j'en peux plus. J'en peux plus de cette mission. Les missiles qui focus pas. J'entends les mêmes dialogues 12 fois.
Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Et ça dégoûte aussi. Ils sont codés pour cracher les avions, même si j'arrive direct. Ça dégoûte.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
There's more over here. Part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shields. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Damn, the Erusian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Ça suffit, les avions j'en peux plus. Les avions ils me font chier, ils me laissent pas viser les trucs au sol.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line.
laisse passer, on lui pète sa gueule.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass rifles.
It's in machine gun range.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are!
Strider 1, target acquired. Fox 2.
Push them back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo! 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! Echo 13. Tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo. I count 12 dead bodies. Upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka. Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
The bot is back.
Aïe.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them. Strider 1, target acquired.
Donc je rush là-bas.
Identification complete. It's Arusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Draw the enemy's attention here. Destroy the mass driver completely. We're signaling our break with Belka.
Enemy on your back.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target. Graham 2, Fox 2.
Missile away.
Launch control. Flight leader reading enemy message ready. We are go for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is close. Confirm launch
bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Fox 3.
Missile.
What's the answer for it? This is Grammy. I've been hit by a missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Oh, il est pas mort. Oh là là.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Intercept those bombers. Shut down.
J'en ai marre. Ils sont où les alliés? Oh là 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 là.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces.
Ah, j'en peux
Take out
plus
any
de
hostiles
cette
in their area.
mission.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. You're with us. See from there.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
How are you?
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. What's that? Erusian bastard! He's a blatant war crime! Ain't going up for evidence. I just got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Strutter 1, Fox 2.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. Help me!
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
En pleine tronche celui-là.
The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire. Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
We just need to find some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. I count 12 dead bodies here. Keep them away from the mass driver. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Our guys even took out the enemy's infantry. What do we do now? It's fine if we send in the tank. We need to finish this fight
Allied
now.
retreat looks good. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Strutter 1, Fox 2.
Echo 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Enemy has a beat on you.
Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. Target was not struck. Strutter 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Aïe.
Strutter 1, target acquired.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to pin the enemy down.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Should be enemy position! Good job! The artillery fire's got a number on my hearing!
Missile. Missile.
Qu'est-ce qui me tire des missiles encore? Il n'y a plus d'avions, c'est ça là?
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
Aïe 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 aïe.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go. We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something. It's no use. Work to the right. Fire at that supply ship.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them. They know they're shooting at friendlies. Get closer. The overhead them from here. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence operation.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Ok. Ça se passe déjà mieux, je trouve. Enfin, attention, on a 50% de dommages, c'est 2 missiles ou un missile et des tirs.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. Launch control. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
How are you? Are you still in this?
Strider 1, target acquired. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Attack missed.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Target locked.
Missile hit. Strider 1, missile launched. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission. Watch your chances, they're supply.
I'm on my target's tail.
Take commander down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. Hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This This is a secure
Je sais
military
pas, tu m'as
line.
traité
Who
de
is
masse
this?
quand même, hein.
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Aruzia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship! If it's hit, we're done for. Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone. Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
On a touché.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
No canister. He was taking this to the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Hein?
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down.
J'ai plus de munitions.
Hurry!
Perfect Strider 1 destroyed target.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile hit.
If everyone knows it, no other reason.
J'ai un missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a
Ma
promise.
mitraillette.
Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Hein?
4, 3,
Hein?
2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
J'ai plus de missiles.
Supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before we can get within the arsenal bird's air
Ils vont
defense
nous en donner
network.
deux, hein, comme ils sont bien
Gotta
gentils,
hurry,
hein.
you're not gonna make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network. All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. The Ocean pilots are chasing the supply ship hard. I hope the payload gets delivered to the arsenal bird.
Missiles depleted.
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
Super, ouais.
First.
Je vois rien, je vois rien.
Stick close to Trigger.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. Just avoid the enemy's fire for now.
Okay, but we won't be able to do that forever, you know.
60 seconds remain.
Enemy on your back.
Locked on.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
And I really think they can continue to dodge.
30 seconds remain. Don't give up.
My bird can't take much more of this! We're too close, we'll get caught up in the explosion.
Yeesh.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
These guys continue to pursue the supply ship.
We're almost out of time. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Que c'est dur. Bah, je vais m'arrêter là, moi, pour aujourd'hui. Prochaine fois, je peux acheter un autre avion, normalement. Ce qui est pas mal. Là, je vais me commander de la bouffe pour mon anniversaire. Merde, j'ai skippé du texte. Mais on va dire que c'est pas trop grave.
The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Ok. Rang B. Je m'attendais pas à beaucoup mieux. Un nouveau surnom. Sûrement. Connard. Très bien. Eh bien, encore une fois, c'était une bonne session de d'avionnage.